Howdy and welcome to the Mighty Mighty Chuck Channel. As a Chuck. Do you ever wonder where your fears come from? Are you taught your fears, or are your fears part of some memory that's actually programmed into your DNA? Are you programmed to be afraid of snakes? Are you programmed to be afraid of spiders? Are you programmed to be afraid of intimacy? All because of things that your ancestor experienced, and their memories were imprinted were imprinted into their DNA, and that DNA was passed on down to you, so their fears became your fears. There's a study at Emory University where they trained mice to be afraid of the smell of cherry blossoms, something as beautiful and wonderful as cherry blossoms. They made these mice afraid of cherry blossoms. And how did they do that? Every time the mice smelled a cherry blossom, zap, they got electrocuted. Well, the electric shock. Zap, electric shock. They didn't die from electrocution. It's just, they were shocked. Zap! So they were made afraid of cherry blossoms. The smell of cherry blossoms terrified them. And the question was, would the children and grandchildren of these mice, would they also be afraid of cherry blossoms? And the result of the study was, hell yeah! So the mice were programmed to be afraid of the smell of cherry blossoms by what was done to their parents and grandparents. So assuming that our souls are being held prisoner in some kind of computer program, which is a pretty big assumption, who knows? It's just an idea. I'm not saying that's definite. I don't know. But the assumption that we are being held prisoner, or that our soul is being held prisoner in some kind of computer program, it might be interesting to note that our memories can be altered at the brain level, can be altered at the DNA level, and can be altered through hypnosis and the dream state and the physical level, the environmental level. Our memories can be altered. When we watch TV, to what degree do we enter a hypnotic state where our mind can be altered, our brain can be altered? And going back to the Emory study on the zapping of mice so that their ancestors would become afraid of the smell of cherry blossoms. When you're sitting in front of the TV or you're watching a movie and your emotions are being played with, to what degree can that actually imprint on your DNA? To what degree does that imprint on your DNA? And as it imprints on your DNA, how does it alter your memory? How does it alter your perception? Yeah, we all know the movies are fiction. The stories, that we read in books are fiction. We know it's all fiction. On some level, we know it's all fiction. And yet, how does that actually imprint onto our DNA? How does it alter our DNA? How does it alter our DNA? And how does it alter this computer program, or how we perceive this computer program where we're being held prisoner? And in addition to how easily it is for our memories to be altered, what we think we know to be altered, how much do we know that's actually firsthand? How much do we know that's actually firsthand? How much do we know from life experience, from things that we've actually done? And how much of it do we think we know because somebody's told us? We spend a lot of time in school where we're told stuff. We watch TV where we're told stuff. We read books where we're told stuff. And unless we're reading fiction, if we're reading something or watching something that purports to be the truth, to what degree do we just simply accept it as the truth? Now, fiction is different, fiction is different. But there's a lot that's told to us as truth, but how do we know it's the truth? And why do we simply accept it as the truth? There's a quote. All truth passes through three stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. And third, it is accepted as being self-evident. I don't know. Anyway, much thanks for watching and listening. I appreciate it. Subscribe. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you.